Hey guys, Mika here, and as you all know, I'm always so excited to be able to bring another Chuck Moore here at the Ukulele Friend showroom. This is tenor size, all curly coil, Hawaiian curly coil. Yeah, custom Chuck Moore, and I've always been so excited to be able to play these because for those of you who are aware of just the status pretty much of this ukulele in the ukulele playing world, it's one of the best instruments really you can get your hands on, not only for its looks, its aesthetics, but also its playability and of course the just a beautiful, just authentic Hawaiian sounding instrument. So with this one, this is boasting some very curly and nice dark orange, rich orange color. Curly coil here on the front. Nice dark streaks, so many different colors of the coil from the grain patterns here in the front running down as streaks, the dark line, the orange, the other dark colors you can get, and then the curl going from up to down like this. Absolutely stunning. And then moving on the sides, nice big fat grain patterns or the curls right here going up and down. Again, nice dark orange color. And then moving towards the back, again, just really rich, dark orange, kind of zesty kind of color with a nice dark strip here in the middle and then accented with the other strips. I noticed that it's really dark in the center and then it gets darker on the side, or not as dark, it's getting a little lighter, and then it gets lighter and lighter as you move to the outside of the instrument. And then this is what this side looks like too, with the nice big old side port here. Just magnificent really. And then it's outlined really nicely by pheasant wood, and you're going to see pheasant wood all over the other parts of the instrument, but the binding on the front and back is this nice dark pheasant wood here in the top and the back. And then just like on the front, we'll have nice rope inlay as the purfling around the instrument. This is Chuck's version or Chuck's take on the famous rope purfling here on the back, and then also here around the front of the instrument, just like that. And you can also even find the rope binding alongside the outside or the perimeter of the fretboard, as well as the headstock all the way around. Really, it has a really nice woody kind of tone, woody kind of accent to the instrument amongst even just the coil wood itself. And then paired really nicely with the coil wood is nice accents along with just the binding here on the sides is pheasant wood that you can find as the bridge right here with the tie through bridge. The strings will go through, you tie a knot, pull it through, and that's how you string this instrument. And you can see the pheasant wood here on the headstock as well as here on the fretboard. And what's really nice about this is that it's even around here, around the rosette of the instrument. And it's actually not one solid piece of pheasant wood around the rosette. It's actually cut, I believe, into 7 to 8 pieces of each individual strip. So like this is one strip, and then it's cut again, another one here, and so forth. Not sure if the camera can pick it up, but when I look closely, you can definitely see the different just grains of the pheasant wood cut here, and so on. So really cool. It has a really unique, pretty much texture look around the rosette. I just think it's really beautiful, and it just again fits overall with that nice woody aesthetic theme that Chuck has been going for with this instrument. Going to the back, we have a gloss finish neck, Spanish cedar neck. That's why it has more of that kind of lighter whitish hue to it. And then we have nice Rubner tuners with beautiful carvings and inlay designs on the sides, on both sides. And then Chuck's classic little wave here as one of his various logos that he uses for his custom design. So altogether, this is just an absolutely stunning instrument. I love the texture of the grain pattern of the pheasant wood here on the fretboard. And like I was mentioning earlier around the rosettes, really pretty. And then even on the bridge itself, it's just really nice overall. But yeah, on top of being, just again a beautiful instrument, it's, it plays so well. The playability is just, for someone like me who's really picky with the playability of the instrument, it just feels so right, feels so natural for me to go ahead and do my finger style, or if I'm just holding your basic chords over here, B flat, F, or C7, it just feels right when I'm going ahead and holding these chords. But when you go into sound, the reason, again, one of the many reasons why Chuck's instruments are so well sought after and it's just so valuable is really the sound too. Again, along with the aesthetics and the playability, the sound of Chuck Moore's is just, it's really just about the gold standard in the ukulele world. And amongst musicians like myself, it's just pretty much agreed upon. Like if you mention Chuck Moore, our eyes light up and we get really excited. Like, oh, Chuck Moore, we get to play a Chuck Moore. So I'm just very fortunate that I get to go ahead and play these instruments and share my thoughts, my opinions, and just being able to share some sound samples with you folks. So yeah, Chuck's instruments. The first thing I look for in a Chuck instrument is that magical A string ping. And for me, like whenever I go up on like this 10th fret or 12th fret, it just cuts through the air. It just slices through the air. I love how much it pings. I love how clean and how much clarity the A string has. On the sustain, beautiful, so warm, but it cuts through. Nice vibrato. Such a rich tone. And even on the E string, nice and warm. Nice again vibrato. And then even how the sounds overlap each other on each string. It just blends and meshes so well together. And then when you add the rest of the top 3 strings, beautiful. Yeah, the A string is so important for me as a fingerstyle player. That's where you get a majority of the melody. You know, when you're playing a song, you're going to play a majority of the melody on the A string. So you want to make sure that that A string really rings through and it cuts through, so that it cuts through all the other. You can really hear that A string really. And then again, so warm. It just slices through everything. I love it. It's an absolute treat. And then you can just hear how much volume and how much tone. Now, what does that even mean, tone? Tone just means like how, in my opinion, tone is just how well it resonates in my ear, or how well it resonates in your ear. Like how much warmth does it have? What's the texture of the sound? How does it fill the room that you're in? How does it react against your ears? To me, it just, Chuck's instruments are just so well balanced. But it's so pleasing in my ear. So nice. So sweet. That's how you want to end a song. Just like that. Just let it ring out. So again, it's always, I can't stress enough, it's always such a treat to be able to play a Chuck Moore instrument. So if you don't have one yet and you have the means to get one, please own a Chuck Moore, give it some love, play it. It's meant to be played and appreciated just like this. So here we go. Chuck is a huge fan of Hawaiian music, so I feel like whenever I play a Chuck Moore instrument, I have to play some kind of Hawaiian sounding sound sample, or maybe Hawaiian sound. So here we go. absolutely just beautiful. It just plays so nicely. It just sounds so nice. It's very soothing to my ears. It just fills the room. I don't have to play loud. I don't have to play hard. I don't have to try play, dig into it, because the instrument just reacts and it just provides just such a nice tone, and yeah, it's just really wonderful. Oof. Listen to that. I always like to make this joke of you can shake the tone out of the instrument. There's just so much pouring out of the sound. Oh, yeah, wow. So here's what this instrument sounds like with some strumming.